expecting the circuit to come, some of the exercises will challenge your strength, others will raise your heart rate, and some will try to keep the muscles supple. Try to move from one exercise to the other without stopping to get the greatest calorie burn. So to start, reach your hands to the mat, crawl forwards to a push-ups position, place one foot next to your hands and bend the elbows to stretch the inner thigh and back of the thigh. Switch legs and then walk your hands back until you can stand. 6 times. Next up, place your hands on the mat and take one leg back. Kick the other leg underneath, twisting the hip to the mat, once each side, and then step forwards to stand up. Repeat 6 times. For the next exercise, step back behind the mat, crawl your hands forwards down to a plank on your forearms, and reach your hands as far as you can, stretching behind your arm, before you crawl back until you can stand up. 6 times. Next, step forwards onto the mat. Place your hands down on the mat between your feet, step back so you're in a push-up position. Step forwards again into a deep squat and reach your hands as high as you can. Keep your hands up as you stand up. 6 times. Step back behind the mat again, walk your hands forwards to a push-ups position. At the front, lower your hips to the mat, lift your chest, shoulders back and look up. Then lift your hips, walk your hands back, keeping the knees almost straight. When you get back as far as you can, hold the hamstring stretch for a second. Repeat another 6. Next, with the mat behind you, take a big lunge back and the same side arm reaches as high as you can. Repeat on the other side, feeling a stretch on the side and front of thigh. Repeat 6 each side. The next exercise is from a push-ups position. You're going to lift the opposite arm and leg off the ground as high as you can. You can lift one limb off the ground slightly and follow with the other side to help you keep balance. 6 each side. After the 6 each side, lower yourself down to the mat to lie flat on your front, arms down beside you, palms down. Make big circles with your hands to touch your thumbs at the top without bending the elbows. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, repeat 6 times. Next, you're going to take a seat on the mat. Taking a deep breath in, reach your hands as high as you can and lay back flat on the mat. Breathe out as you slowly sit up, squeezing the abdominals. Reach your hands to your toes or past your toes, stretching the hamstrings. This time repeat 8 times. After the 8 sit-ups, stand in the middle of the mat. Reach your hands down as you step back to lie flat on your front and reach your hands forward as far as you can. Then push up and step forwards quickly to stand up again. Repeat 6 times. Next, from the same spot, reach for the ceiling as high as you can. Then take a big lunge back and reach the same side elbow to the instep of your foot. Stand up, reach for the ceiling for another half second, and repeat on the other side. Repeat 6 each side. For the last exercise, step back away from the mat. Reach your hands to the mat and walk your hands forwards into a push-ups position. Turn, pointing to the ceiling, squeezing shoulder blades together. Repeat on the other side. And then walk your hands back until you can stand up. Wide feet help you keep balance. Repeat 6 times. Great work. If you feel up to it, try another round.